The first cabinet paper was presented by the Minister of Public Service, Babukar Boy, seeking approval for the Gambia to join the Open Government Partnership once the country meets the criteria.
The Open Government Partnership is a governance arrangement inspired by the principles of transparency, accountability, and participation that foster democracy and inclusive growth. He was seeking Cabinet's approval for the Gambia to join this partnership once we meet the basic minimum criteria. Cabinet considered the paper and referred the issue for further consultations and a more holistic approach to understanding the benefits it will bring to Gambia, but also other issues as to what are the impacts and also potential benefits for the Gambia.
The Public Service Minister also presented an information paper on his recent visit to the United States, where he attended the 57th Commission on Population and Development. This
is a technical advisory committee for the facilitation of the implementation of the National Employment Policy and Action Plan 2022 to 2025. As a background information, the government of the Gambia recently launched the Gambia National Employment Policy, and at this launch, the President made a promise that the government of the Gambia would provide 150,000 jobs. Now, halfway into this policy pronouncement, a technical committee is put in place to advise the Ministry of Employment, which is under the Ministry of Trade, to take necessary measures, but also to come up with the strategic strides to ensure that this vision is fulfilled and that employment and jobs are created for the Gambian people, particularly young people.
According to Dr. Sisi, the Minister of Environment and Climate Change, Rohi John Manjang, also presented a paper on the National Action Plan for Plastic Waste, which seeks to control the use of plastic in the Gambia.
Plastic waste is not only a Gambian problem, it's a global problem. It causes pollution, it is an environmental hazard, it is also a health hazard. And there's a new action plan from 2024 to 2033 in order to fight and also to eradicate plastic waste.
The Environment Minister also sought and obtained approval to transform the Central Coordination Unit into a self-accounting unit to ease project coordination within the Environment Ministry. Finally, a paper by the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, Sidi Keita, on the medium-term economic and fiscal framework 2025 to 2028 was approved by Cabinet.
What this will do is to provide strategic vision, but also to help in sound fiscal policy making for the Gambia. Considering the fact that we're in the budget period for the budget fiscal year 2025, this was also discussed by Cabinet, and it was also taken note and also duly approved.
Momodou Jallow, GRTS News.